Hello, YouTube. How's it going? I feel like it's definitely been a little while. We've been really, really busy over here. A lot going on, but finally have a free evening where I can talk about something Beachbody related. And I'm really, really excited for the stream. I think it'll be a good one. We are, my husband changed up the setup of our office, and he now has a really big, not big, taller monitor, so my camera's like quite a bit up, and I'm trying hard not to just stare at myself straight like into the screen. So I'm like looking up a little bit. I don't know if it looks weird because I can't tell. I'll go look at it after and see if it looks weird for me to look at the camera instead of at the screen because this is screen. That's camera. I don't know. Who cares? So I see Tori can't make it tonight because they're working. That's okay. Hi, Tori. Hi, Lori. Lori and Tori and Monica. Yay, Monica. How's it going? Lisa. Hi, Lisa. And Amanda. Hello, Amanda. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for joining us today. So fun to have friends here because it's been a while. It's been a bit of time since I've done a stream, and I don't know how to add myself back in. Oh, yeah. It's been a while since I've done a stream, and every time after I don't stream for a bit because I'm really busy, I'm like, people might not want to watch it. So it's cool when people want to watch it, even if I haven't streamed for over a week. Yay, Monica's excited about this live. So I am in a bunch of Facebook groups of top Beachbody coaches, and this lady is named Micah Folsom. If you like to watch body/Beachbody related content, you have probably come across her before. And she was talking about the Ignite Your Life business coaching program that she has for network marketers, for people in MLMs. And I love looking at that stuff. I love looking at MLM courses, and I wanted to look at that today. And if we have time and this doesn't take us too long to get through, then we can look at the rest of her website. Mike has been in Beachbody for a very long time. I don't have a memory of her being, has she been in the top 10? I used to know everything about every Beachbody coach. I think she's been in the top 10 at some point, but I don't remember when. But she's definitely up there. She is one of the lucky ones who's actually making a good amount of money in Beachbody. This is her website. I can put the link in case you want to go look at her website. I'll just lifeonfolsomfarm.com is her website, and this is her business coaching program. And we're going to quickly watch the intro to it, and we're going to go through the sales page. I'm very excited. Oh, that's weird. Okay, whatever. I guess we can't do full screen.
Am absolutely obsessed with helping people feel so much joy and passion and fulfillment and clarity in their business, and especially in
You have passion for making money off, in my humble opinion, you have passion for making money off of the suffering of those beneath you, not you helping bring clarity for people in their business. Because if it was about you bringing clarity and them fully understanding what the Beachbody or businesses or what MLMs are, then they wouldn't be in it. If they had clarity, if they fully understood the business, they would not be in it, and they also would not be giving you thousands of dollars to teach them how to function in a failing business model. Unqualified people are the most dangerous, especially when dealing with wellness. Exactly. Oh no, can you guys hear her? I was having some issues with this before my husband was helping me. I'll play it for like 5 seconds, and then if you guys can't hear her, we'll just skip it. It doesn't really matter. I'll do 10 seconds. 10 seconds, and then you guys can tell me.
their life, because I don't believe that you can either be successful in a business or you can be successful as a mom or as a spouse or in another career.
Did we hear that? Let me know. And if not, we can just move on. It doesn't really matter that much. So I'm hearing people, like, walk around upstairs. Her volume is low, but I can hear her. Okay, how about we just move on? Cause yeah, I have it. Oh, I kind of heard it. I have it super high on my end, like, in the system end. Let's keep going. It's no fun if we are, like, straining to hear something. Ignite your life. Build your legacy business in all seasons of life on the No Burnout Road. You're ready to stop feeling like you have to choose your business over what matters most to you in life in order to grow it. You're ready to start living fully aligned with your highest priorities while also seeing massive growth in your business without ever burning yourself out. I'm just going to look here. No, I can't really read it there. Can't really read it there. I'll look here. It's funny, she's teaching network marketers how to not burn themselves out, but we now you are going to be burnt out in network marketing because you are working constantly. You're told that you're going to have time freedom. You can spend all this time with your spouse and your children and your friends, but you are actually, in reality, missing out on so many memories. Exactly. We did not miss much. It's fine. Yeah, it was just word salad. It was just a little intro. You pride yourself on building your business in the mom cracks, even though you're stalking Instagram stories the entire day and avoiding the actions that actually move your business forward. You tell your family all this sacrifice will be worth it. You're spending hours a day grinding, but your team isn't doing anything, and you feel like you're talking to yourself on social media. Builders are quitting faster than you can recruit. Whatever this means. I can't read this. And success doesn't feel like it's happening fast enough. I think this part here is really, yeah, you can see me highlight that. That's a great example of blame shifting, right? Yeah, you pride yourself on building your business in the cracks of time throughout your day, but you're actually just avoiding the things that will help you build your business. So there's a huge narrative of you're just doing the easy things. You're scrolling on social media, trying to build your network, but you're not actually doing the income producing activities that will move your business forward and that will get you to the next rank. So it's all our fault. And the mom cracks of your day. I hate the idea in MLM that every single parent who works from home, who is a stay at home parent, is not a stay at home parent, everyone has the capacity to fit another thing into their day. And just because we have spare time does not mean that it is available for something else to be shoved into it, right? Because we need time to do things that make us feel like a human, especially if we have kids. Maybe we want to have an hour a night to ourselves, maybe with our spouse, to watch a show before we go to bed. Maybe that is crucial to our mental well being. And just because we're not being efficient in that time does not mean that it's not incredibly important. Mm. Yeah, you have location freedom. You do not have time freedom. Exactly. Yeah, don't promise time freedom, then criticize me if I take the time freedom. Exactly. And we all have location freedom now. We all do. Not we all. Look, working from home, working from a laptop is extremely common because of COVID. I could technically work wherever I wanted to as long as I have an internet connection. It's not that unique now. Builders are quitting faster than you can recruit. Why are builders quitting? That's weird. And we know builders, that just means people who are recruiting a shit pile of people. And isn't it funny? She's not talking about challenges with selling the product. No, she's talking about challenges with recruiting because it's all about recruiting. A million years ago on this channel, we listened to who's Doug Moss? Is it Doug Moss? Doug Moss? Doug Moss? Doug Moss Beachbody? Is it Doug Moss? Yeah, Doug Moss. We listened to Doug Moss tell us about how we have to get our weak leg volume up by recruiting. And I'm like, bro, why can't we increase our volume just by sales? Why does it have to be through recruiting? That's because it's incredibly hard to sell Beachbody products to someone who's not already within the pyramid scheme structure. It's all fine. It's okay. Don't freak out. I'm getting annoyed. You read all the personal development, listen to all the podcasts, get on all the team calls, and see the top leaders in your company walking across stage being celebrated, and you start doubt yourself, thinking, I must be missing something. No, you're not. It's not your fault. They were lucky. They got in early. Maybe they already have a big social media following. Maybe they're in a profession where they already have a huge network of people, like a hairstylist or a teacher, and they were lucky. Maybe they have a really outgoing personality. No, you're not missing something. And you're also not missing something because not everyone can be at the top of the pyramid. Because for someone to be at the top, people need to be at the bottom. Exactly. Exactly. What if you have a bunch of little babies? What if you have triplet babies? Or what if you have a child who has special needs or serious health concerns, and majority of your day is spent taking care of your children, and you can't just put them in front of a movie for an hour or give them a book and focus on your business. And especially it might be different if you have like a relatively healthy 10-year-old and 14-year-old, and they can kind of be a little bit independent, right? If you have all toddlers, they can't necessarily be independent. They're not independent because they're toddlers. Yeah, why isn't she talking about the products? And not everyone wants to work from home. Exactly. The thing is, you're a hard worker and willing to fight for the future vision of your life. Financial freedom that allows you to pay off a credit card debt and take that trip to Disney you've been putting off for years. Creating a team full of women that are willing to show up and do the work. A 6 or 7 figure business that still allows you to walk your kids to the bus and welcome them with open arms when they walk in the door. It's okay if you can't do that. You are still, you can still be a brilliant, amazing parent, being there for your kids when you're able to, showing them that you care, showing them that you're engaged without walking them to the bus stop. It's wonderful and amazing if you're able to do that and that's important to you. But if you're not able to do that, you're still a great parent. Yeah, everyone's different for sure, Monica. Yeah, I work, clock out, get home, and chillax. Exactly. That's fair. The cabin on the lake to create precious memories with your family. You can create precious memories with your family on the weekends when you're able to get vacation. When in the evenings, you don't need to be in an MLM to create precious memories. Saying yes to every dance camp and all the drum lessons his heart desires. The spark in your marriage that you know still exists. So are you saying Beachbody's going to save our marriages? Even though we know likely that it probably harms more marriages than it helps, that's an outrageous thing to say, Micah. And I love her name, Micah. I think that's such a cool name. The walk across the stage as you show your team what's possible. And it's also amazing and great for you to want to say say yes to all your kids' activities, but it's okay if you can't afford every single one. You can say, "Hey, I know you really wanna do dance and drum lessons, but this year we can only afford one, and then next year we can do another set of lessons. What do you wanna start with?" Right? And you just explain that we can't always do everything we want when we wanna do it, and it's okay. You're not a bad parent if you can't say yes to every single dance camp. Right, Lori? Yes. It shames it shames it grinds my gears as well. I don't like it. It's fine. Let's keep going. Yeah, so she must have been in the top 10 because I'm assuming this is some top 10 trip because I feel like that's Melanie Mitchell, but I'm not sure. And then that's Melissa back there. Here's the hard truth you are missing. And the only way I know that is because I spent a lot of time with industry leaders and it's clear that I've done things differently. I've been able to build my business on a dead leg to earn more than 10 million in cumulative earnings over the last 10 years without ever burning out or sacrificing my passion or time with my family. I don't know for sure. I've never heard Micah talk before. I have, but not recently. In in Beachbody, it's a binary compensation plan, and if you're placed on your strong leg of your upline, then people are going to be added underneath you, right? So whenever say Bob's your upline, whenever Bob recruits someone, then they are more likely to put it on their strong leg versus their weak leg. And so my understanding, what I think she means, if you're on the weak leg, then chances are you don't have as many people being placed under you because of the binary compensation model, because your upline isn't building the weak leg as much as they're building the strong leg. And wow, you've overcome so many obstacles by building to $10 million cumulative earnings. But that's cumulative earnings. That does not mean you're a millionaire now. We know this. We know that. And we know you have to spend so much money in Beachbody, especially when you are like top 10 coach or top of the company and you have multiple business centers. You are paying multiple monthly business fees, 15.99 a month. You are also paying for multiple business fees, multiple Shakeologies, because we know for you to be qualified for Success Club, you need to have Shakeology on home direct, and that's $90. So you could be spending hundreds of dollars just on Shakeology a month. I would like to see her profit over 10 years, not just her revenue. I think I take it personally because my sister is a working mom and I know she does everything for her daughter, and every moment is valuable for them. She spends time with her hubby and daughter, exactly, during the weekends and after work, exactly. And that's wonderful. The difference is walking the No Burnout Road, and you don't have to do it alone. Reignite Your Life is for the network marketer who is ready to build a hairs in my mouth. Ew. A 6 or 7 figure business, working less than 20 hours a week, seeing some success but wants more joy and less overwhelm, trying to scale into more impact and income but doesn't know where to focus or what to do next. Called to realign business practices, processes, and activities in order to find more purpose, flow, and harmony. Burnt out and ready to quit, but is open to giving it one more shot and really make this work. Hi, Tori. It's nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. You want to buy some Folsom Farm beef? Why? It's not even sunny out, and I'm looking pale. Is Can I change that? Because I don't have any lights on or anything. I just have like the overhead light and then the window open. I don't know, man. I don't know how to fix it. Sorry, I look like a ghost. Anyway, yeah. Oh, Micah, you told us that we could make 6 figures working 20 hours a week, but now you're shaming me for questioning why I can't work 20 hours a week. Oh, it's because you don't have the right mindset. You're not willing to sacrifice for your business, right? Bait and switch. You can have all your success that you want in only 20 hours, but you need to work more than 20 hours. Because if you want to just work 20 hours, then you're lazy and you're not willing to sacrifice. We're not going to read all these testimonials. I am loving everything about your course. You keep everything simple. You're down to earth and 100% my person. I am loving everything about your course. I've finally gone over my block of writing up my vision and recording it. Also, I've had no systems and it almost made me not want to build my biz because it's stressful to know what to do with people. So I love that I'm learning how to put my own systems in place for both onboarding team members and clients. Yes, she does. This is in addition to her coaching, because you see she has body partner opportunity. These first three are related to Beachbody, and then she has her business course. Oh, there's only 2 testimonials. I thought there was like 20. Not even joking, my income has doubled since working with Micah. But it's not just Micah though, because you took her tools and did something, and so for some reason, apparently, you made more money. But I want to know what you started with though, because sure, your income doubling sounds impressive, but what if it's from $5 to $10? But if it's 5K in a month to 10K in a month, that's impressive, I guess, but you're making twice as much money off of the people below you suffering. So is it impressive? I don't think so. Excuse me. Hi, I'm Micah Folsom, wife to a cattle rancher and large animal vet, mom to 6 kids, and host of the Do Your Crap podcast, and have been building a multi 7 figure network marketing business for the past 10 years. And we even homeschool these cuties on our small farm in Idaho. 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 I can't talk. Sounds like a lot, right? And guess what? I'm not even losing my shiz. I created Ignite Your Life because I want to share with you the exact roadmap that has allowed us to build a widely successful and deeply fulfilling business and life. But everyone has different goals in their life, right? And what Micah sees as a deeply fulfilling life does not mean that I'm going to see it in the same way. Maybe I don't want to live on a farm and homeschool my kids. Maybe I don't want 6 kids. Maybe I want time to do certain kinds of hobbies that she's not interested in. I think it's great thing to be a really hard worker, but it's not productive or safe to be working basically around the clock. Exactly. I've done it. 100 out of 10 don't recommend. It's not healthy. It's not safe. You're right. One's mental health is just trash if you're working constantly. Exactly. And you need to have I have been so lucky with my current boss who just values me as a person, values my like mental wellness and well-being, and always encourages me to take vacations, and she is just great. And I compare her as a boss to some of these Beachbody uplines, and she actually wants me to succeed. She gives me leadership opportunities where I can become a more confident leader and I'm able to advance in my career with her. She gives me those opportunities, encourages me to pursue them. But if you look in the Beachbody context, we say Mike. I don't know how Micah treats her downline, but Micah could encourage me to build my business not because she truly cares about my well-being or about my financial success, but she knows if I build to diamond, then she is just solidifying her 15-star diamond rank. It's not because she cares about my employment prospects. Yes, because I work and got paid. I don't need to do anything right now. I got this whole weekend off, 4 days. Even in the military, I have more time freedom than a Hun. That's funny, but true. If I can do it, so can you. Everything you want and feel called towards is possible for you too. Over the past 10 years, I've been in the network marketing industry in the health and fitness space. I am a top leader within my company and still actively build my business. I sure hope so. Because if you're not doing anything, you should not be paid. You should not be getting an income if you don't even pay attention to your team. My goal is not to have you join my team. Yes, it is. That's your goal, but to unlock your next level of growth, success, and impact in your chosen network marketing company. I absolutely love our industry and want to empower and equip you to experience way more success in life without having to sacrifice everything you love most in order to achieve it. And most importantly, I want to help you do it in a way that feels joyful and aligned with your values. Ignite Your Life will help you achieve everything you want and so much more. Let's get started. We always talk about this when we see people still actively in an MLM having MLM business coaching programs like this. I wonder how many people are in her Beachbody downline who are also accessing this training. I'm sure there are some kind of regulations that states Beachbody coaches can't have beach Beachbody people in their coaching programs, but does Carl care about that? In my opinion, Carl does not care about that. Potentially, there could be a bunch of people allegedly in her downline who are also paying her thousands of dollars to be in this coaching program as well. I don't know for sure though. I'm just guessing, making a well educated guess. Here are modules 1 through 6. Becoming limitless. Remove fear. Reframe failure and sacrifice. This is, oh, I haven't made any money in the past 6 months, even though I'm doing everything Micah tells me to. Just reframe it. Just have toxic positivity. And you're not failing, you're just learning. Let go of limiting stories. Improve your self image. Defining your success. Get aligned. Set goals that light you up. Learn the art of saying no. But never say no to me as your upline, because you're not supposed to question what your upline tells you to do. You don't have any space for creativity in an MLM business. You need to do exactly what they tell you. So learn the art of saying no, but not to me. Don't say no to me. Build a solid morning routine, create your vision story, become committed. I not bashing anyone who likes to get up early and do lots of things in the morning. However, that's not for everybody. No, I want to get up, lay around, chill, look at my phone, eat some food, start work. I don't want to have a routine. And not everyone wants to, and that's fine because we're all different. Build your brand, find your voice, identify your pillars, expand your market. Reframe sales. What does that mean? Build income, overcome your sales roadblocks, access my personal success tracker. I bet you that is the Beachbody Success Club tracker. I bet. Become a 7-figure sales machine who instantly beats objections and confidently shares your products and opportunity with as many people as possible. Systems to simplify, master your Instagram, simplify onboarding, automate your emails. 7-figure CEOs don't just wing it. We have systems. You're not a CEO. Beachbody does not have, I don't know how many people they have in the company. They don't have 100,000 CEOs. There's one CEO. If you Google Beachbody CEO, you see Carl. You don't see Micah. Oh, let's see the topics for module 7 or module 7 to 12. CEO habits. Wow. Set business hours, but they better align with what I want you to do. If you set your business hours from 4 until 8, but there's a big team call, a big team event at 2 or at lunchtime, you better still be on the call, because if you're not on the call, you're not willing to sacrifice, you're not committed to your business. I will never understand how people can be okay by depending on a downline for a paycheck. It's so unstable and morally wrong. How they can't see it. How can't they see it? It's mind-boggling to me. Very good questions. Yeah, I don't understand how they believe themselves to be CEOs. I question their intelligence. Oh, yeah, true. It's true. I do think they actually believe it. No worries, Lori. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Have a good evening when you leave in 1 minute. Thank you for joining. And then, oh, yes, build your empire, ignite your leadership, build your list, avoid burnout, build your legacy. Wow. Wow. Join the family today. No, thank you. How much is my investment for Ignite Your Life? Ignite Your Life may not be cheap, and there's a reason for it. It shows you exactly how to build a 6 or 7-figure network marketing business working less than 20 hours a week without burnout. But if you're also working full time, if you're also working 40 hours a week, and then you're being a parent when you come home, right? That's 60 hours of paid labor a week plus countless hours of unpaid labor. Like, she's making it seem like it's so easy that 20 hours is nothing. And I guess it's not that big of a deal if that's all you're doing, but it's not. Unless you're Micah Folsom and you can afford to just do Beachbody full time. Hey, it's Brad. If you guys like Amy Youre's channel, she's done Brad Bizjack videos before. It's not some $249 course that tells you to send 10 more invites and unfollow 50 more people to grow your engagement. It's a powerful investment in yourself that pays huge dividends in your future. Isn't it funny? I'm going to further legitimize my methods and what I teach by talking shit on other methods and insinuating that they're extremely unethical and that my methods are better. One that will pay you back for the rest of your life and help you pour into all your passions. This is about creating a life and businesses or business you love. This is about creating a life on your terms without sacrificing what you love most. It's a transformation that frees you from the burnout and overwhelm that gets in your way every time you try to succeed. It's exactly what I've done to create $10 million in income in the past 10 years. And when you weigh all that against the investment and what it will do for you in your future, it's an easy choice. But if you follow exactly what Micah Folsom tells you to do in this program, does not mean you're going to make $10 million in 10 years. It doesn't. It doesn't, because Micah joined 10 years ago in 2014 when less people knew about how sketchy and fucked up Beachbody is. And less people knew about how unethical the industry is. So it's not, our friend Daniel Ryan has said this, business is not a copy and paste, one size fits all situation. Business advice should be tailored specifically to meet the needs of the person. Here is, I have it weird so I can read it better. I'll just show you. See? That's what it looks like, but it's hard for me to see it. So we're just going to zoom. Let's read this one. I'm a returning student of Ignite Your Life, and I just went through the vision module again today, and I don't know how I've never heard her say it, but Micah said to listen to your vision in order of your ideal day. So it's not shuffled. It's not a random order. It's the story of your day. What? And that's not how I've done it. I have my vision recorded, plus some affirmations to combat the negative thoughts, but it was set to shuffle them so they didn't flow. Okay, I don't understand. That's okay. Let's skip that. I don't get that. This is the price. $2,997 American dollars paid in full. That's outrageous. I wonder how long her thing is. Maybe you just get access for 3 months. Maybe there'll be an FAQ section we can look at to see how long you actually get access for. But 3,000 for 3 months, let's just assume that's it. That's a shit pile of money. 3,000 over the course of a year is a shit pile of money, especially if you're in Beachbody and you're making like $5 a month in profit, if that. If you're lucky enough to make any profit at all, this is too much money. It's a subscription service and therefore you cannot cancel. By taking this option, you're agreeing to pay the full 3 months of payments for a total investment of $2,997. Okay, yeah, okay, it's just a 3-month course. Just a 3-month course. When you enroll, you'll have 90 days to go through everything inside the course. That's one module a week, which is what I recommend for all my students. After going through the entire program, which includes completing the workbook, if you don't feel this unlock new levels within your life and your business, we will refund your money. Proof of completion will be required because I know it will transform your life and I want you to actually do it and experience so many breakthroughs. So you get 90, so you have to spend $1,000 a month for 3 months. That's outrageous, ma'am. Extra goodies when you join the Ignite Your Life family. I'm frustrated. Oh, recruiting masterclass with billion-dollar earner Justin Prince. I didn't know that was a thing. Justin has built 5 multi-million dollar businesses, generated 2 billion plus in revenue, and shared stages around the world with icons like John C. Maxwell, Jamie Kern Lima, and Ed Milet. Yet he was raised in a broken home, had no college education, and used to work construction and flip pizzas. Why are you calling it flip pizzas? There's nothing wrong with working construction and at a pizza shop. You do what you have to do, you do what you need to make money and provide for yourself. And he was raising his kids in a one-bedroom loft above his in-law's garage. Why is that a bad thing? Like sometimes all we can afford is a modest little place. We know it's just temporary. We know we're not going to be there forever, and we just have to save up. And what if we're proud of our one bedroom loft above our in law's garage? What if we're excited that we're able to afford rent by ourselves? I don't like how anything that's not seen as a brilliant financially successful situation is just talked down on. You didn't flip pizzas, you worked at a pizza shop. You probably had to deal with customers. You probably cooked pizzas. You probably had to do cleaning, janitorial work. Maybe you did some delivery work. Nailkita, hello. And yes, classist. You said that so much better than me. Classist as fuck. Yes, and cute kitty in your picture. It's nice to see you. His story has inspired hundreds of thousands of people to be the one. Can you click that? No. Justin Prince is a genius at recruiting, and I'm so excited to share his knowledge and systems with you. Okay, so it's with Justin Prince. Billion-dollar earner. I'm not sure how true that is. You have generated 2 billion plus in revenue, but that doesn't mean you have $1 billion in your account right now. It doesn't mean you are actively a billionaire, sir. Wow, you can get her personal takeaways from a weekend with Brendan Bouchard. Wow. Takeaways from an event. Not even an event. Takeaways. Her takeaways from an event. Wow. This is an exclusive masterclass only available to Ignite Your Life students and my team. No one else gets access to it. I got to spend a weekend with Brendan Bouchard and 19 other top industry leaders to talk sales, leadership, and personal growth. Here's what I'll cover. Two sides of the coin. What in the world does that mean? How to get your team re-engaged, secret to sales and content creation, success trajectory, how to get unstuck, one statement that changes your sales game, and ship it. That sounds so valuable and unique and not things that we have heard a million times in the context of MLM training. It's just unique and amazing. Apparently, she hosts one inner circle session a year worth almost $1,900. Please excuse me. Okay, it's a 12-week session, and it's worth $1,900. Still not worth $1,900, but it's better than one session. Yeah, it's so vague, Nilkita. Exactly. So I'm thirsty recently. Think of the inner circle like the ultimate 12-week year mastermind. In 12 weeks, we'll go through my entire Ignite Your Life program, which covers all the things in your business and life to create alignment in all you do as we go through each module. I only offer this once per year and is open to all Ignite Your Life members. Each new Ignite Your Life member gets their first sessions free when they purchase Ignite Your Life. So this is just an extension of the program. This isn't a bonus because it's Ignite Your Life mastermind inner circle session. And you're going through the modules. So this is not a bonus. Do you guys get what I mean? It's not a bonus. It's just part of the program. Upcoming sessions, September to November, Inner Circle in-person retreat in November 2024. Exclusive Facebook message thread with Micah and Inner Circle session members. 6 live Zoom group coaching calls. See what I mean? This is not an extra. 1 module per week and 2 modules per Zoom call. This is just a program, ma'am. Capped at 100 students for more connection and mentorship with me. Wow. Limited time opportunity, right? Scammer. Monica just says scammer. I hate that this is marketed as an extra when it's just part of her program. Ignite Your Life is the missing link to create your legacy direct sales business without burnout. You should only join Ignite Your Life if you want to wake up each morning without feeling rushed, excited for your kids to barge in and give you a big hug. Create sustainable systems that allow you to scale to 6 and 7 figures without overwhelm or missing your kids grow up. No, no, just because you're not with your children every possible second of the day because you have to leave the house or they're in daycare, you are not missing your kids grow up. Just like Monica said, you can be a brilliant, amazing parent and spend every moment you can with your kids just on the weekends and the evenings because life requires us to have a job. And we have to be at our job so we can pay for food for our kids and clothes for ourselves and our families. And it's just the reality of living in a capitalist society. And because you have to work or your children are in daycare or you have to say no to some lessons does not mean you're missing them grow up. Mm-mm. Increase followers and engagement on social media that actually convert to paying clients and dedicated team members. You can't guarantee that. Talked about it a million times. You can't guarantee conversions. No. Prioritize your family over your business and still see success without burnout. What if someone on your team, Micah, is like, "Hey, Micah, I gotta miss this team call because I'm taking my kid. I'm taking my kid to their soccer practice." I've heard Julie Vore say, "Who cares about soccer practice? Come to my team call." It's like, didn't you tell me I could prioritize my family over my business? The layout hurts, no, Kita. I have it zoomed in. I'll just show you what it's supposed to look like. This is what it's supposed to look like. So it's not as bad. I just can't read it. I had it at 150, and so it didn't look as good. And she's kind of floating. My parents worked such long hours, even going to the States for 2 years. They didn't miss me growing up. Exactly. Exactly. You feel me. I've had a whole water bottle pretty much while we've been sitting here. Picture your life when you excuse me, I'm gonna cough. When you give to your kids' schools, your local church, or even surprise your husband with a dream Alaskan fishing trip because you have complete financial freedom. You can be a good spouse without spending a shit pile of money on an Alaska trip. You can be a good spouse by being like, "Hey, you've been stressed. Let's spend the evening watching our favorite show." Or, "Hey, let's go out to your favorite restaurant. Let's go on a bike ride together." You don't need to be able to have endless, what's the word? Income, disposable income to spend on fancy trips to be a good spouse. It's easy to drink when you get heated. Yes, it's water with lemonade flavoring in it. President's Choice lemonade flavoring. See your team walking across the stage being recognized for earning over $1 million with your company. Not gonna happen. Sorry, bro. Spend summers at the cabin on the lake or renting an RV and hitting up the national parks with your family. Go on a couple's trips without the kids to keep your spark alive. You can do that without Beachbody. Go out on a weekend. If you have a friend who can watch your kids, or you can save up for a babysitter. You don't need to do network marketing to go on a couples trip over the weekend. Wake up every morning in your dream home on 40 acres that's been on your vision board for the past 5 years. What if I don't want 40 acres? What if I don't want to have to maintain all of that land? Experience peace, gratitude, and satisfaction knowing you're the one who broke the chains of mediocrity in your family. Just because if someone's not making as much money as me and my family doesn't mean they're mediocre. Just because someone doesn't have the same career goals as me does not mean that they're not trying their best, that they're not doing what they need to do to provide for themselves. I hate that. I hate that. And you are not going to find her level of success if you buy this course. You are not, because she got in earlier. She was lucky. She was able to recruit a shit pile of people. If you don't have a big following, if you're not really outgoing, if you don't have a sales background, maybe if you didn't get in early, if you there's so many things that could make you more that could lead you to have more success in a network marketing company. If you don't have one of those characteristics, you are probably not going to find success. Because the system is built for you to not make any money, unfortunately. A choice that'll impact everything in a bad way, ma'am. The sun's out. How nice. And there's a birdie sitting on the power line out there. Hello, birdie. Pay in full. $2,997. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Do you value paying for your investment over time? Be quiet. So, how is it a money back guarantee if you can't cancel? 90-day money back guarantee, but you're not allowed to cancel. You can never cancel. Excuse me, ma'am. Even if you can't afford some fancy trip, sometimes saving up to just stay in a hotel for a weekend can be lovely. Yes. Done my water. Exactly. Because it's fun and it's a change of scenery. Exactly. And you can do Master Your Mornings, a 5-part mini course to unlock the secrets to a joyful and productive day. And wow, she's giving it away for free. How amazing. I know Lori's gone, but Lori mentioned looking at the Folsom Family Farm. We're going to do this really quickly because I'm tired and I'm annoyed. Oh no, I can't even read this. It's so small. Okay. This is the Folsom Family Farm. Our mission is to bring more families together around the dinner table, and good meals are always a part of that. They raise verified natural cows so we can provide your family with homegrown beef proudly raised in small town USA. There's a lot of small towns in the USA. What does she mean? And aren't cows usually grown in, or usually like farms are usually in small areas, like more rural areas? You're not going to have a farm in the middle of New York City, right? Offering peace of mind that you can feed your family the tastiest beef and know exactly where it came from and how it's been raised. It's homegrown and locally sourced. Look at that. And someone might look at her fucking land and go, wow, she got that from being in Beachbody. I gotta join too. If I just purchase her course, join her Beachbody downline, I too can have a big ass farm on 40 acres. They offer beef boxes, bundles, and subscriptions, individual cuts, and bulk beef. Interesting. So that was Micah Folsom's MLM network marketing business training program. And we always say this whenever we finish these kinds of videos: how many people in her Beachbody downline are also in this course? Because chances are there's probably some kind of rule against that. But does Carl actually care? Does Carl actually care about enforcing that potential rule? Probably not. And there's probably a huge amount of pressure for people in her downline to join her coaching. I'm trying to see, does she have no, because Melanie Mitro, I think Holly Hillier and Julie Voris, they all have clothes and journals and different like little knickknacks and merchandise that you can buy too. And it's just so sad when people are targeted and tricked into joining an MLM company. They're already losing money to their upline. And then on top of that, their upline tricks them again, lies to them again with promises that if you join my coaching, you will finally find the success that I promised you as a member of my downline. And then they're just in even greater debt. I hate it because it's just re victimizing someone. They're being victimized again and again, and it's not their fault. But I just think it's so unethical for people who are still in an MLM company, who are actively building a downline, who also have MLM coaching who also have MLM coaching as well. That's all. We learned it's $3,000. $3,000 for 3 months. And they're selling us on how amazing the program is by saying one of the brilliant, amazing bonuses. It's not even a bonus. That was not a properly formed sentence. But one of the bonuses that they claim is worth $1,900 is just going through the course. So it's not even a bonus, ma'am. Yeah, we learned how to scam your downline twice. Exactly, Monica. So that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys watching me, even though it's been a really long time. It's been like 9 days since I streamed. So it's really cool that I had people here. Yes, they're always so amazing. And not streaming on Sunday, but I'll be back to it most likely maybe on Wednesday. So I hope to see you guys then. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.